the coldest air we've had this season. So I'm going to walk you through all this so you'll know exactly what to expect as we move forward over the next several days. So here basically is just a summary of the weather impacts that we expect to see happening for this week. We'll start out first, of course, with the rain and the storms for the first half of Tuesday. It's going to be breezy, much cooler on Wednesday. Then we've got this cold blast coming through on Thursday. It's going to stay really chilly on Friday. And we could see, for some of you, the first frost or freeze coming in on Saturday and even Sunday morning. Here's what's going to get us started. This is the front that's going to come through. It's got just a strong batch of warm, moist air coming up out ahead of it. The front's going to provide that lift as it moves through. We'll start to see those showers as early as tonight after midnight. Back behind that, see that little dash brown line? That's a trough of low pressure, which could form into a front. So that's going to be the second part of this that will be coming through, which is a skosh more shower and activity and cooler air coming in for Wednesday. Let's just get right to it and step you through this futurecast, which shows the clouds have increased and we'll get that rain coming in after midnight. That's going to continue to press on towards the east. This is 6:30 in the morning. And we've got more showers as we continue into the afternoon. And notice the clearing taking off to the west. So really nice afternoon there and into the evening for folks there in Clarksville and Waverly. But we're still going to hang on to some showers there along the plateau. And then we'll continue to get that clearing for a little bit. And then we've got Wednesday, that little trough I was talking about, the next little front coming through. That's going to bring just a slight chance of showers, but notice the temperatures will tumble throughout the day. 52 degrees during the afternoon, so definitely feeling different out there. The clouds have advanced into the mid-state tonight. We are only down to 70 degrees. It's still breezy though, and the winds will continue to pick up tonight and through tomorrow. I mentioned our first frost and freeze. Well, this is going to give you an idea of what we're expecting. By the time we get to Friday, our temperature is really dropping down. Some folks could get a frost potential, but Saturday and Sunday, much more significant. So you might want to think ahead about what you're going to do with plants that you may have sitting out on the porch. And I took my house plants out, so I'm going to be bringing those in, getting those ready for some colder nights ahead. You might want to do the same thing as we're going to see this blast of cold air. All right, so let's go from that frost to what else will happen with some colder air. The wind chills, they're going to go down as well. This is 6 a.m. on Thursday. Our feels like temperature will be at 41 Thursday morning, and you can see in the afternoon in the 40s. And then we'll see 40s again, lower. But by Friday, we've got a feels like temperature at 38. So definitely going to feel a lot different. Here's where we're going to see perhaps even a little bit of snow starting to form. And this is by the time we get to Thursday morning. We could see a little bit of snow across parts of Kentucky, also into the higher elevations in Tennessee. And then there you go, even more so on Friday morning with that colder air coming in across the mid-state. This evening, with these milder temperatures, it's a pretty good night for a fire pit with a little breezy out there, so do keep that in mind. 66 at 7, 67 degrees at 9, and the smoke may be following you around with that breeze. But temperature-wise, you can see it is pretty pleasant. Tomorrow morning will actually be pleasant temperature-wise, but the rain starts to come in. That can affect your morning commute tomorrow. We'll have a few thunderstorms too, but we're not expecting any of that to be severe. Our Stefano DiPietro will be on duty in the morning to give you the latest information on that. Those showers will continue for the first part of the day, and then in Nashville we'll start to see some clearing. Temperatures there, it's still pleasant, 70 degrees right around 4 o'clock. Our first alert forecast for the next 7 days shows us 72 degrees coming up on Tuesday. We've got just an isolated shower or two on Wednesday with 58 degrees. And then we get to Friday, 51. Note those morning lows dipping down into the 30s. We'll have a beautiful weekend coming up, but my goodness, it's going to be chillier, 30s for our morning lows. And then 55 on Saturday for the afternoon high, 62 on Sunday. Just keep in mind we could get some frost and some freeze conditions for those weekend mornings. Well, that is the way things are looking right now. I do invite you to join me tonight on WSMV4 News. I'll be on at 10 o'clock. We stream that too, and you can get that on your favorite streaming service or on our WSMV4 app. And we're simulcasting right now on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel, and I invite you to check those out if you haven't already. And if you're on them right now watching, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're hanging with us this evening. Here is my actual handle, Lisa Spencer, WSMV, for Facebook, X, and also Instagram. And for YouTube, it is youtube.com/C/Lisa Spencer. Thanks for joining me. Have a great night.